Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Cancer, October 27, 2024. It's easy to pick up inspiration and enthusiasm today. You can become deeply engaged in making plans and strategies for improving your life and relationships. You stand to gain new insight into your inner workings as well. You seem to have the right combination of ambition and willingness to put forth the effort at your disposal. The feedback is generally positive, and you're attracting situations that become you. This can be a time for finding solutions and satisfying arrangements in love and relationships. You're aiming to learn from mistakes and grow, thinking about the long view. You have a stronger sense of the long-term benefits of taking charge. A constructive conversation or a productive partnership can figure strongly. The moon spends the day in your work and health sector, and the need to attend to details and routines is stronger than usual. Conflict is not your specialty. In fact, at the first sound of the warrior's trumpet, you're on the first train out of there. However, Mars retrograde cycles require even your soft and sensitive heart to review the themes that it has to bring up. As the planet of sex and war, Mars is a feisty one and carries heavy karmic ties. With us approaching a retrograde cycle and currently in its pre-shadow stage, you may even be crossing paths with exes or enemies during this time. This is especially true if there is a robust and passionate connection between you for better or for worse. Work might be a welcome distraction, for now. There could be a lot going on at home or with your family. It might be challenging to digest everything, so do not be surprised if you throw yourself into work when the moon in Leo sextiles Jupiter retrograde in Gemini. You could offer to come in early or stay late. Picking up extra hours and shifts might be something that entices you. Distracting yourself from work could be productive since you could get a lot done and make extra money in the process. When your balance feels a little off, as it will surely do while this planetary alignment lasts, treat yourself to pampering in the healthiest sense. Cut back on your social obligations and make decisions based on what works for you. Your tendency to help out friends is something to limit this week as you draw the focus around yourself and your own physical needs. Time is your most valuable asset. Use your time to get exercise and rest, and to prepare healthy meals at home. Very favorable vibrations today. They are ones of acceleration and positive change in your way of confronting certain situations. You may throw anything aside that gets in your way. Don't hide out but push ahead and change your habits, notably in your private life. Don't hang on to routine but get free of what you already know so that you can discover new horizons, alone or with your partner. While the moon left a playful and creative part of your chart yesterday, with Mars here for another 10 days and the sun still settling into his early days in an adventurous part, life is unlikely to become all work and no play, or at least not yet. While the playful, creative and adventurous side of life's fence will remain powered up, as the moon makes its last visit to your busy work sector before Mars returns. It connects with forces on the income and career fronts that are setting things up ahead of the warrior planet's return. Where you're going, a balance between work and play will need to be a priority. The moon may have left your romantic sector yesterday, but it leaves you with everything needed to move into Mars' final 10 days with confidence. In the sun's early days in an adventurous part of your chart, the romantically charged lunar vibes of the last few days have helped to amplify an already growing mix of romance, passion and adventure while adding fuel to Mars' romantic passions and fighting spirit. Our eyes in the sky. Sometimes, it's just one of those days when the energy in the air feels a bit misaligned. You know those times when you're ready to dive deep into a meaningful chat, but the other person is lighthearted, focused elsewhere, or just on a totally different wavelength? It's like two radio stations playing over each other, a bit jumbled, hard to connect. And guess what? That's perfectly okay. We don't always have to be on the same page at every moment. Instead of pushing a conversation or trying to make things click when they don't naturally, give it a little space. Take a breath, release any pressure, and remember that every relationship has a natural rhythm. Pin the conversation for another day when both of you are ready to engage with open minds and hearts. That way, you can come together in a way that feels aligned and comfortable for everyone involved. Now, let's embrace the beautiful, supportive energy flowing in the realm of personal connections today. This is an ideal time to focus on nurturing those special bonds with friends, family, or anyone who truly lifts you up. The stars are inviting you to lean into those relationships that make your world a little brighter. Think about planning a cozy get-together, reaching out to someone you've been meaning to reconnect with, or simply enjoying a quiet, meaningful moment with a loved one. Reflect for a moment. When was the last time you shared a laugh so big it left your cheeks hurting? Or had a heartfelt conversation that left you feeling lighter? Those are the golden moments that refill our emotional tanks. Today, let yourself be fully present and appreciate the people who make everything feel a bit more magical. And let's not forget about the positive physical energy in the air today. If you've been feeling the urge to try something new physically or make self-care a priority, this is your day. Whether it's setting a fresh fitness goal, tackling a challenging sport, or simply taking a long, peaceful walk in nature, today is about honoring what your body needs to feel its best. Sometimes self-care is a high-energy activity, like a workout that boosts your confidence and strength, and other times it's about rest, allowing yourself a rejuvenating break. What do you feel drawn to today? Maybe it's a mix of both. Self-care isn't one size fits all. It's all about doing what makes you feel recharged and ready for what's ahead. But when it comes to financial matters, today's energy suggests taking things slow and steady. The cosmic forces are encouraging a mindful approach to spending, so if you're tempted by a purchase or a financial opportunity, take a step back and consider it carefully. It's easy to get caught up in the thrill of buying something new, only to have a little buyer's remorse later. Today's guidance is to avoid any hasty decisions and to trust that you'll know the right moment to move forward on financial matters. Have you ever found yourself regretting a quick purchase? Today, think of it as a gentle reminder from the universe to protect your resources and keep your goals in sight. This energy isn't about limiting yourself, it's about empowering you to focus on what truly matters. And on an emotional level, if you find yourself feeling a bit more guarded, embrace that, too. The universe is sending a nudge to honor your own boundaries and protect your energy where needed. This heightened intuition is your cosmic superpower today. You're sharper, more perceptive, and highly attuned to when someone or something isn't quite aligned with your highest good. Have you noticed recently that it's getting harder for anyone to pull the wool over your eyes? Trust that instinct. Sometimes, people bring their own agendas into conversations, hoping to sway your perspective. But today, you're equipped with a deep sense of clarity. Use this gift to navigate tricky conversations and situations with confidence and grace. Stand firm in what feels true for you, and know that you're exactly where you need to be.